guys, it's Shalise from Remember When, and I'm here with another card tutorial. Today we are starting the quarter note Cricut cartridge series, and we're starting with a birthday card, and I'm making this card for a friend of mine, and it's going to end up looking like this, and it is using the rose that is on page, what did I do with my booklet? Here we go. I'm sorry about that. It's using the rose on page 62, which is this one. So we just did the regular cut and the shift. And I was going to use this Bravo here with the regular cut and the shift, but the shift kept saying not recognized cut. So I'm going to have to email Procraft and see what's going on with that. So I ended up using a stamp that said happy birthday. But nonetheless, I went ahead and cut this out at 3 inches. The regular cut is the black and the shift is the red. They're both cut at 3 inches. I have a piece of red cardstock here, which is a regular A2 size card once it is folded, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And this is going to be a landscape card. I have another sheet of Whisper White cardstock from Stampin' Up, and this is cut at 8 1/4 by 5 1/4, or no, 8 1/4 by 10 3/4, and then scored at 4 1/8. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that inside here. You want to line it up to make sure there's even space around all 3 edges. Alright, so we have our card base. The next thing we're going to do is put our layer. Now this I got from the Immortal Love stack from Die Cuts with a View. And this is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And we're just going to adhere that onto the card base. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is adhere our rose. I'm using Scotch Quick Dry for the larger parts, and then Zig 2-way glue for the smaller parts. And I use the Scotch Quick Dry at the for the first card on all the parts, and it's smeared quite a bit, so I decided to use the Zig for this one. I just want to make sure it's in place. There we go, perfect. And then press down all of our parts. Okay. Now, I have a piece of black cardstock, which is 1 inch by 2 inches, and a piece of red cardstock, which is 1 3/4 by 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to adhere those two together. Okay, then I have a happy birthday stamp, which is from, it looks like this, it's from the Vintage Labels set by Die Cuts with the View, I'm sorry, by Stampin' Up. And I have some black StazOn ink. And I'm going to stamp in black the happy birthday. Make sure And you would just want to stamp that in the middle of the red layer there. I'm just cleaning off my stamp here with the baby wipe. Alrighty. So then we're going to adhere this in the bottom right hand corner of our pattern paper layer. Just like that. And we have our happy birthday card. This is a really great cartridge to use. It has tons of musical notes, phrases, roses, musical instruments, just tons of things. And they're very, very simple to put together. They're only 2 layers. So I highly recommend this, especially if you're into music or theater or anything like that. So here's our card all completed, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Until next time, stay creative.